not do this? Sure.
What do they do? Jason rings?
Like, crown apple shot.
Crown apple shot. How much is it? You know what Venkatta does?
Probably a vodka Canarvis. Might sneak in here.
No, Rick, I do have a question.
What?
I do have a question. So our overhead cam is frozen. Normally it fixes in the past by unplugging the record register. You know which one which generator is? I don't want to get up on the table.
You have to. Pretty sure.
But normally it doesn't show anything. See here, when I deactivate
Nah, it'll still show it.
show this. You want to do it? I don't want to get on the table.
I mean, I'll get out there.
I can
Come out.
Yeah, just unplug it.
Is there a loop to life here? Gonna hit the water. If I can get home, let's see if I can get home okay.
You know what Venkata drinks?
No, I don't think he's here. Also, he also drives all down to Buffalo, so.
I'm only just getting the rest of
Let's get to start at 7.
buddy goes, "Is that Paul's dad on table one?"
Who did?
My buddy.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, and the chat audio isn't working. Do you remember how you added it as a source in the news?
You can chat audio.
So whenever you do donations, super chats,
It's not working.
the music has to be working recently. Do you remember how we set it up initially to get the audio from StreamYards?
Did you refresh it?
Which source is it?
Super chats.
This one?
So. No, scroll down. The bottom refresh. That might work. You should go to test.
How do I test the audio though on the stream? Yeah, but someone has to listen for it.
Okay.
But it's gonna show. It's gonna play here anyway. It just doesn't play plus devices. So last time that happened, I was here. What happened is it played on the headphone, but then it sent it through.
Yeah, because it's an audio thing, bro. It's like it still isn't doing it.
I lost it. I checked it. It wasn't. Yeah, it didn't work. I do really much. Because the way I did it was different from the way Mike did it last time. Shut up! As an audio source.
I get the fucking Jim to test it out, and I refreshed it as soon as he did it, so it didn't pop up.
Yeah. Well, I'll check. What I've done in the past.
How are you gonna tell?
You can't tell. Someone on the stream has to tell. Well, that's
Well, you
Jim.
can tell here, right?
Yeah, try it.
Here comes the money.
All right, we have an early donation from Jim. We'll get started soon, Jim. I'm assuming this is for Venkatta. Okay. A Gatorade for Venkatta. Okay. Thank you. We'll be back in about 5 minutes to start. So, see you soon. Hello to you, Jim.
All fouls.
Yeah.
2 and 3 on the corners. 2 and 3 on the corners.
All right, good evening, everybody. Today we have a top 20 players in Rochester, New York challenge match. We have number 10, Jason Rivera, going up against number 12, Venkatta Kakku from Buffalo. So Venkatta is going to be challenging Jason for the number 10 spot, and they are going to be playing a race to 9 in 10-ball pool. So thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We'll get started momentarily. We have an early donation from Delectable Greek Yogurt Jim, aka Jim Cartesios. And Jim, I got your note for you, and I got the drink for Venkatta. So it says, take this foul-mouthed Puerto Rican to the cleaners, and that's going to be for Venkatta. So before we get started, I will go and deliver the Gatorade and Jim's note to Venkatta, and the players will then lag for break, and we'll get started shortly. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Something already? Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right.
You guys can lag whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I gotta let Jim know that he owes me a rice ball.
Tell it to the mic. All right, you guys can lag.
All right, cool. Thank you. Now ready to roll, sir? Sir. All right. Yep, for sure.
All right, we are going to get started, guys. The players are going to be lagging for break. We have Jumpin' Jason, and Jim asks, what is Venkatta's pool nickname? I'm not quite sure. I don't know if he has one. I am not aware. So, in the poll, we have a poll in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Jumpin' Jason? Or, for lack of a better nickname, placeholder is Venturesome Venkatta, who's going to venture to claim the number 10 spot. So let me fix that for Jason. Jason is number 10 at the moment. Sussy is 9. All right. All right, so that should be fixed now. And it looks like Jason won the lag, and Jason will be breaking. All right, so we have a couple chats pretty active today. In the poll, we have 62% out of 8 votes in favor of Jumpin' Jason, with 40% or 38% in favor of Venturesome Venkata. If you have a better nickname for him, drop it in the chat. All right, so we have Fonzo in the chat, who is betting the house on Jason. So if he gets homeless, it's Jason's fault. Jason to break. Jim with the early donation for Venkata, which has been delivered. So looks like Jim is betting on Venkata. And Venkata, Jim, I don't know if you heard Venkata say that you owe him a rice bowl. I don't know the story behind it, but yeah. Andy K is in the chat. He says Joker is a much better nickname. All right. Joker Jason it is. And HR Biggs says he voted Ace Ventura. Who's that supposed to be? Is that Venkata? Damon Betlow shows up in the chat with his low bets as usual. He says he's going to take Venkata for 20. Does anyone want that action? Andy? And Jim, Rata Venkata thinks you owe him a rice bowl. How much for the rice bowl? I will check and get back to you, okay? Give me a second. Jim, the answer is $15 for a rice bowl. We have Just Some Dude 33 saying hello. Hello, Just Some Dude. Wonder who that is. Just Some Dude, are you from the Rochester area? First time seeing your profile here. So we are in the first frame. Table looks pretty open here.
Take my money.
All right. Jim has donated $15. And that's going to be for a rice bowl for Venkata. Do you have a note to go with this rice bowl? I will put that in. Let me know what your note for Venkata is, and the rice bowl will be delivered with that. We have Pool Addict, which I believe is Will Rhodes, saying, "Hey Paul, let's go Jason. How's it going, Will?" And we have a side bet between Andy K, Kupferschmidt, and Damon Bedlow. And Andy is going to take Jason, and Damon is going to take Venkata. Venkata with a good chance to clear up here. He has to be careful to not rattle the 7. Stun out one rail to get kind of close to the center of the table for the 8. It's a big shot. You don't want to rattle it and leave it hanging in the pocket. And he misses it by quite a margin. And Jason will have a shot. All right, as promised, that's going to be your note. Now, I think there is a chicken rice bowl and a steak rice bowl. Which one do you want to get for him? Or should I go and check what he eats? I'm not sure if he's a vegetarian or not. Ooh, and Jason scratches, leaving an open 8, 9, and 10 on the table. So Venkata has a big advantage here. And after this match, I'll go put in that order for the rice bowl. I'll check with Venkata which protein he likes. I believe there's tofu, chicken, and steak. He'll take the steak. Okay, I will put that in. And Venkata barely makes a 9. But he makes it, and he's on the 10. Looks like he has a good chance to make it 1-0 here. And 1-0 it is. I will go and check with Venkatta if he does eat steak, and if so, I will go put that order in.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Thank you. Maybe like in a mid-play, something about a finish. Thank you. That's good, right? 2-3.
All right, Jim, I checked with Venkatta, and for good reason, Venkatta does not eat beef. So I'm glad I didn't put in an order for a beef rice bowl, because I would be eating that instead. So he will have a chicken rice bowl, but he asked that it be delivered close to the end of the match, because I don't think he wants to be eating during the match, and we don't want his food to get cold, right? So when it's almost over, maybe in the last 1 or 2 frames, I will go put that order in for him. All right, chat is active today. So the moral of the story is do not trust Jim Caratasos when he says go get him steak. Oh, and we have a good nickname recommendation from Fonzo, who says get that dub, Killa. And Jim Caratasos suggests Killa Kakku. Killa Kakku. Killa Kakku, I like it. You know what? That might be a good nickname for our friend Venkatta. Killa Kakku and Joker Jason. GPRS shows up in the chat. How's it going? He asked if that's my brother playing. You both resemble. Someone else went and asked Rick right before this started whether it's my dad playing. No, we are not related at all, to the best of my knowledge. And Jim sighs in relief that he did not just order steak for someone who doesn't eat beef. Now, Jim, I eat beef, okay? I love myself a good steak. So, even though Venkatta and I look related, I am definitely a beef eater. And I eat anything that once walked, swam, or flew. Fonzo says, Jason is the killer, man. Come on now. So I wonder if Fonzo was talking about Jason when he said killer, not Kakku. So, anyway, Jim, that's a good nickname for Venkatta. So, again, kind of an open layout here. Venkatta just has to hold underneath the 10 ball for the 4. And it should be quite a wide open layout. And he does a really good job getting a good angle on the 4. Getting on the right side underneath the 4 so he can float up or stun out for the 5. Quite an open table here. No real issues. Jim says, I am Christian. The table is laid for you. I am personally not Christian. I'm not religious at all. But I do eat everything, and I love beef. My family eats everything, too. GPRS says Indians worship beef. Hindus worship beef. That's a religion which it's maybe about 45% of Indians. My family is Christian. They're about maybe less than 10% of India is Christian. Much less. Probably just less than 5%. But the part of India that I'm from is predominantly Christian and Catholic. That's why my name is Paul Jacob. Biblical name. So if you ever go to Kerala, India, you're going to see a lot of Christians there. And you're going to get a lot of beef there. Everyone loves beef there. Beef is awesome. Man, I cook probably like 30 steaks a year, if not more. Buster Douglas 09D says Jason's got this one. Looks like Venkatta was not able to capitalize on that run-out opportunity. So Jason's at the table. There's some distance here, but he has a good angle to come up table for the 8-ball. And if he does, he's most likely out. GPR says good info. Ooh, and Jason misses the 7-ball. And he's left a 7-9 combination here, which looks fairly straightforward. It's not entirely straight, but the 7 will float down towards the bottom right corner pocket. So as long as he leaves the cue ball off the rail, he should have a decent shot afterwards. And he's controlled that very well. Well done to Venkatta. Venkatta should be able to draw back a little bit to get on the 8-ball, and if he does, it could very well be 2-0. Jim says that I am a lapsed Christian. Second, Jason's getting his ass handed to him today. You should have taken that side bet with Damon Betlow, Jim. And Fonzo clarifies that he's supporting the Puerto Rican. So by Killa, he meant Jason, Joker Jason, not Venkata. Venkata, with a really good positional shot, should be able to make it 2-0. And 2-0 it is. Venkata with an early lead here. Jason's going to have to bear down a bit. He had a really good chance there. Open table, 4-ball out. So can't afford to give back the table after getting good chances. Jim lets us know that India is a big country with a lot of religious diversity, and not all of these brown guys are Hindu pagans. Thanks for the education, Jim. Fonzo says, Wepa, goddammit. So guys, if you haven't seen the poll, make sure you throw your support and your vote in there for the players. You can buy either player a drink. Jason drinks Crown Apple shots for $8. He can also get a Bud Light for $5. And Venkata is having Gatorades, which will be $5. So you can donate in the chat. The drinks are going to be delivered to the players live on screen with a note of your choice. The 2 early drops, and Kakku does a good job of getting on the 3. Should be able to avoid the 10 and get between the 9 and 10 for the 4, or go underneath it altogether, which he does really well with a slight graze on the 10, but he does have a shot. I'm not going to read Jim's last comment. You can read it for yourself on the screen. Jim, you got to keep it PG, man. Last night, Justin's mom was in the chat. Good safety attempt there by Venkata. Not sure if Jason can see the right edge of the 4-ball. We'll see. I think he can. It looks like he's kicking at it. 1 or possibly 2 rails here. 2 rail kick it is. And he gets a rail. He's left Venkata a long shot on the 4. So it's not quite safe, but it's not easy. either. Really nice shot by Venkata. Quite a lot of distance, pots it clean. Gets on the 5. Can he run this out? Very good shot on the 4 ball. Good job holding for the 7 too. Venkata does a good job getting on the right side of the 8 ball to stun out or follow for the 9 ball. Stun would be the preferred shot here, but he's going high, but perfect. Are we going to see a 3-0 lead for Kakku? And the cue ball is short. He doesn't quite get enough movement on the cue ball to come about the 10 ball. He is forced into a bank into the left side pocket, so big shot this. Needs to make this bank, and it will be 3-0. And it doesn't look like it goes, and has he left Jason a shot? Doesn't look like it. Our overhead camera is acting up today, but it looks like he's left the 10 ball over the pocket, so Jason won't be able to cut it into the right side pocket. Is he going to be able to avoid the scratch to the top right corner pocket? Might be able to, but it's tricky. It's pretty tricky. We'll need to screw and avoid the pocket. Tough shot. Alternatively, he can go for a bank or a safety. So, big pressure shot for Jason. Jim says there's no chance for Jason after that 4 ball shot by Kakku. But Kakku also missed a position on the 10, leaving Jason a chance to come back to the table. Although he did get a good roll here. Jason's not comfortable. Big shot for Jason. Needs to leave it safe or pot it. And that's neither. That is neither safe nor anywhere near a good save. So Venkata with sort of a gift here from Jason. If he pots this, it's going to be 3-0. And he does. The score is now 3-0. Kakku with a 3-game advantage. 6 games away from claiming the number 10 spot. So guys, Mike currently is at Derby City Classic. And every 10 minutes over there, this is playing. So let's see it too.
This is Mike with Billiard Breakdown. Breaking down shots you didn't think were possible. From the greatest players in the world. Sometimes things get a little bit weird. We've got money matches and clutch moments and trick shots that shouldn't work, but do. When someone calls out the world, we're there for it.
You, and you.
If you love the game of pool, this is where you want to be. I'll see you at Billiard Breakdown.
Score is 3-0. And Venkata breaks to scratch in the bottom left corner pocket. Good break aside from the scratch. Quite a good layout here. Again, no real issues that I can immediately spot. There's a lot of back and forth movement on the table, but 1 to the 2 is probably the most crucial. 6 is also slightly problematic. Jason doesn't give himself the best angle on the 2. He's going to have to stun into the right long rail and back out. Once he goes 2 rails forward. He's going for the stun. Screw into the right long rail instead of going forward between the 7 and the 5. Trickier to get on the 3 this way, but... And he hooks himself. Over there, the better shot might have possibly been to go between the 5 and the 7, 2 rails. And that's the end of that run for Jason. Wonder if Venkatta can hold somehow for the 4. Might be tricky. Might have to go into the 10 to hold for the 4. A little nudge off the 10, and he plays it that way. Now the 10 is kind of safe. We have Jim providing his own commentary in the chat, saying Kakku with a Killer Kakku with a commanding lead. Fonzo is not happy with the nickname. Andy Cooperschmidt predicts 210. Andrew, this is a race to 9. No one's going to get to 10. Fonzo claims himself to be the nickname police as Killer Kakku, or Venkatta, gets really awkward on the 6 ball. Don't know if he can cut it. He might have to bank it. If he can cut it, he is going for the bank. Doesn't want to scratch. Oh, what a beautiful shot. That was beautifully done. Well done to Venkatta. He plays the bank shot perfectly and holds the cue ball with the perfect stop shot. Very, very good shooting by Venkatta. Ah, so Andy was talking about the 210 combination. And Venkatta, after making that really good bank, misses the 7 ball, but has he gotten a good roll here? He might have. He might have just gotten a good roll. Hard to tell. Can Jason cut the 7? Jim says, so pretty on the 5. So pretty, it was. And he demands a warrant before he stops talking up Killer Kakku. All right, Jim, Venkatta just messaged me and asked me to get the rice bowl to go, so he's probably going to eat it on his way home to Buffalo. So you're not going to be getting any Venkatta eating clips today. Decent safety attempt by Venkatta. Leaves a tough shot for Joker Jason. Guys, in the background watching this game, we have none other than Ron Kazancio, best player in Rochester. You can see him. He's just sitting at the table. Maybe I can get him to come in here and do some commentary. Really good safety by Jason there, using the 10 ball. Really good shot. Venkatta is going for the kick. Good contact. And Jason has a clear shot on the 7. The 8 ball may make bridging slightly awkward, but I think Jason will be okay. We have Fonzo versus Jim in the chat. And Jason misses the 8 ball and leaves a shot on for Venkatta. And that is a not so great positional shot by Venkatta. He's going to have to stretch across the table. He's going to go get his extension, it seems. Is he going to play the bank or a safety or a two-way? Fonzo tries to revoke the nickname Killer Kakku. And Jim invites him to Pittsburgh, where he lives. And that's a really good safety by Venkatta. It looks like he's covered most, if not all, of the 9 ball. Not sure if Jason can see the right edge of the 9 ball. Pretty good attempt there. Jason does not really have any shot at potting the 9 here. That's straightforward. But he's going to jump it. Interesting choice by Jason to jump. He's going to be jumping into the rail. It's a lot of energy transferred to the rail. So I wonder if he's going for some kind of a jump bank. He is going for the jump bank. Can he do it? He hits it too full and it double kisses. But fortunately for him, it's rolled into a safe position. Let's see if Venkatta plays another safety or tries to bank. Again, Jason had a chance in this frame. He had some good shots, but he missed the 8 ball. He had a fairly doable out there, 8, 9, 10. Venkatta calls the bank shot into the side pocket. And it's short. And again, the same thing as last time happens. The 9 rolls in front of the pocket, but this time Jason does have a shot without the risk of scratching. So Jason should be able to cut it into the top right corner pocket. And Jason really needs to pot this and make the 10 to get on the board. He does not want to give Venkatta a 4-game lead this early on. Hangs it in the pocket. That's going to be another gift for Venkatta, and if Venkatta can get on the 10 ball, it will be a 4-0 lead for him. Venkatta plays that with a little bit of left. Has a shot on the 10. Should be pretty doable, but he has to pot it. Medium difficulty shot here. Doesn't want to rattle it. And misses by quite a good margin. That's an interesting miss. I guess it was a little harder than it looked. Jason with a lifeline. Jason faces a slightly tougher shot. As Danny Vitesse says, Venkatta is the man. Can Can Jason pot the 10 ball and get on the board here? And he does. Well done to Jason. Jason Rivera gets on the board. The score is 3-1. Jason to break. All right, guys, let's see what's happening at Billiard Breakdown today. It looks like Ronnie has left. We have Mike Spann on table 2. We have someone playing Omar. Lewis. It looks like it's some kind of a league night on the 7-foot tables. We got Pickle Rick, if you could spot him, hiding behind the lights over there, but you can see the edge of his head sticking out. Jason to break. Pot's 8 ball. Pot's a 1 ball. Good break by Jason. I wonder if the 4-9 is a viable combination or if the 4 goes past the 9. Don't think it's too much of an issue. Both seem to be options. 3 clears. Everything is open except for the 4-9, but Jason needs to start clutching up a little bit. Yeah, Jason was fortunate to come back to the table after Venkatta, after hanging the 9 ball. Venkatta didn't get ideal position on the 10 and missed a fairly makeable shot on the 10. And Jason had a really good pot on the 10 after. Venkatta back to the table again with a wide open layout. And he misses it 2. Another miss on the 2, and it rolls safe this time. Jim says, "The Lord give it chances, kill a Kakku, taketh them away." Andy says, "That's my guy." Come on, you giggle Fokker. Interesting. Is that Jason? Really good contact on the 2, and it rolls safe too. Great shot by Venkatta. Good kick, and a great outcome. And it looks like the 2 pots, but I don't think Jason called it. I think Venkatta should have the 3 into the side. Should be able to roll up for the 4 or the 4-9, whichever looks better from where he ends up. So you're going to be able to pot the 4 past the 9. Looks like he's called a 9. and it hangs. Wow. Looks like Jason has a really good chance of making this 2-3. And Jim says no one can take the yogurt away from him. Jim, for some reason you don't look like someone who eats a lot of yogurt. As Jason makes the score 2-3. Looks like a good chance for a comeback for Jason here. Venkatta had a 3-game lead. Now he has a 1-game lead.
This is Mike with Billiard Breakdown. Breaking down shots you didn't think were possible. From the greatest players in the world. Sometimes things get a little bit weird. We've got money matches and clutch moments. And trick shots that shouldn't work, but do. When someone calls out the world, we're there for it.
You.
If you love the game of pool, this is where you want to be. I'll see you at Billiard Breakdown.
Looks like Venkatta is a bit disappointed there, but still has 1-game lead. Looks like that 3 is tracking. Three ball drops for Jason. 6 and 9 would need to be developed. Fairly doable to do from the 4 to the 5. So not too much of a problem, just needs to get on the right side of the 4 to break it out as you get on the 5. Getting on the 2 is a little tricky, but that could work. Getting the right angle on the 4 to break out the 6, unless the 6 goes into the side pocket, which is possible. Looks like it might go into the side, so that might not even be an issue. But if it doesn't go into the side, then there would be a breakout that's necessary. And he's got a good angle to play for the breakout if he needs to. Looks like he's going to avoid the 6. He's using screw, so it should pot into the side pocket. Is the Joker waking up? Is he locked in? Pretty good shot here. We'll need to draw a little bit, have a controlled draw shot here, soft draw shot here to get on the 7. Alternatively, he can play for the short side of the 7 with follow, but he's going for the draw shot. Needs to pot this clean. Doesn't quite get the draw he needed. He wanted to draw back a little bit, maybe about 7 or 8 inches, to get on the 7 to the top right corner pocket. Now, Jason is going to be faced with a tough back shot and a non-straightforward position on the 8, and he misses. And it looks like he's going to leave Venkata quite an easy out here. Venkata needs a soft screw here to stay above the 10 ideally. You don't want to risk getting hooked by the 10. Or he could stun all the way into the left long right, but he stuns out. Can he run this out? Danny Vitesse says, my son James thinks Jason will win. Well, Venkata gets pretty good on the 9 ball. Just needs to roll forward, and it should be 4-2. Just slow roll this. Don't do anything too much with the cue ball. And I don't know why he tried to force it. That is a big miss by Venkata. He should have had that one. That one was quite an easy slow roll with the ability to hold for the 10. And Buster Douglas says Jason got this one. And it certainly appears that way. Jason should have the cut into the side pocket, and if he makes it, he will bring it up to 3-3. Our poll is now 60-40, 60% in favor of Jason, 40% in favor of Venkata. And Jason plays it into the corner. The score is 3-3. So at Derby City Classic, Shane Van Boning, the GOAT, was spotted in some billiard breakdown attire. Michael Lynn and Justin Nilsson are both in Kentucky, or near Kentucky, for the Derby City Classic. Having a great time. And during the Derby City Classic, they have an ad playing, which you guys can see again.
This is Mike with Billiard Breakdown.
So a lot of people are seeing this ad. This ad is
Breakdown
playing
shots
at the
you
Derby
didn't
City
think were
Classic.
possible. From the greatest players in the world. Sometimes things get a little bit weird.
Pickle Rick and Munn.
We've got money matches and clutch moments and trick shots that shouldn't work but do. When someone calls out the world, we're there for it.
You.
If you love the game of pool, this is where you want to be. I'll see you at Billiard Breakdown.
3-ball pots again for Jason. Magic Rack making things kind of awkward, but he might just shoot over it. Let's see if Jason plays a push or tries to kick. I do not think he can see the 1 ball. Jim says, Killa Kakku just blew the game. Bad data, Venkata. Jason kicks, does not leave it safe. Venkata should be able to pot the 1 into the side, going 3 rails for the 2 in the bottom left. Quite a straightforward, natural shot, just needs to control the speed. Just a high ball hit here necessary. And that looks pretty darn good. He'll need to float. He'll need to screw down a little bit to get the cue ball in the center of the table. Wonder if that 5 ball passes the 7. It looks like it does. Screws a little too much, but he's ended up with a 4-10 combination. And that's what he calls. He didn't play for that position. I think he was playing to play the 4 into the bottom right corner pocket, but he's got a chance here for the combination. It's quite doable. Can Venkatta make the 4-10 and win this frame? Doesn't quite work out. It's close, but no cigar. Fortunately for him, the 4 ball looks pretty safe from here. Don't really think the bank to the corner pocket goes from here. I think the double kiss comes into play. But Jason looks to be eyeing it. Looks like he's cutting it now. Cutting it with a little inside. Really good attempt, but that's going to be another easy starter for Venkatta. Venkatta's been coming to the table a lot with quite easy shots because Jason hasn't been missing in a way that makes it tough for him. And the 5 drops, and ooh, gets close to the 6, but it's okay. He has the right angle to screw back. Just needs to do a nice pinch stroke. And he plays that very well. Just about perfect. Just float out with a really soft touch here. Play the 8 on the right side. That looks really good too. 9 to the 10. That's the key here. Doesn't want to give himself a tough shot. Venkatta's thumb placement on his grip is very interesting. That's something I don't see very often. Players leaving their thumb forward. Everyone's a little different. And that's pretty good speed control. Venkatta should be able to make this 4-3. And he does. Well done to Venkatta. Let's go look at the top 20 list. So currently, this is the top 20 players in Rochester. The champ currently is Case Coley. In first place after that is Ron Casancio. Oh, okay, so this hasn't been updated yet. Jake Jackson recently defeated Sean Zhang. And he's now in number 3. I will get that fixed momentarily. But Jason is currently number 10 and Venkatta is 12. So if Venkatta beats Jason today, he will take number 10. And Jason will move to number 11. So, yeah, I'll get that fixed with Jake Jackson and Sean Zhang. All right, so that's fixed now. Jake Jackson is now number 3. One ball rolls safe from Venkatta after a fortunate bump on the 8 ball. Jason, not sure if he has a straightforward path to kick. He could kick between the 3 and the 6 and make contact. Doesn't want to scratch off that contact. He doesn't want to glance off the 1 ball into the bottom right corner pocket. Kicks below the 1. he might have kicked into another safe. 2-ball does roll a little safe here. And this time it's Venkatta's turn to leave Jason with quite an easy starter. 2-ball, however, does look kind of tricky to pot. I don't think it passes the 6. Getting short side of the 2-ball might be possible with this angle. I don't think he's on the right side of the 1 to get short side of the 2. So Jason just taking the distance. Should be able to play safe here. He's looking at the cross bank, the reverse bank into the bottom left corner pocket. I do not believe that is a viable shot with where the 6 is. I don't think he can avoid contact on the 6 and pot it, but we'll see. And it's very short as a result. I don't think that shot was viable. And big miss from Venkata there. Just a lot of running English there, but missed the shot. Venkata misses the 3-ball into the corner. Is Jason going to be able to hold for the 4? Might need a bit of stroke to stun this out all the way to the right long rail and back to the left to get on the 4. Quite doable, but tough. Needs a big stroke for it. Alternatively, he could go 2 rails off the right long rail. Screw into the first diamond on the right. And that's a really good shot. Well done to Jason, getting on the 4. Andrew Cooperschmidt asks, does Jason not know that safety shots are allowed? Jason doesn't play safe. What are you talking about, Andy?
To get you in here. What are you, an idiot? I know where you are. I know where you are. Not far from downtown.
Andy says there's a long lag for the chat showing up. Let me know if that keeps happening. I could refresh the buffer for chat and see if that works. Wonder if Venkata will play the 7-ball here, because, yep, that's what he does. because there's no easy way to get on the 6 from the 5. So he's playing the 7 ball. And is he going to get a shot on the 5? Look at that. It's worked out just about as well as you could ask for. Venkata with a great shot on the 5 into the side. Still missable, but he has to pot it. Should be able to come underneath the 6 or a Boyett. He plays for a Boyett. Oh, and he misses the 5. Wow. What a miss. That. Yeah, he's not happy about that. Jason is going to have to cut down the long rail past that side pocket. Doesn't want to catch the edge of the side pocket. And he misses. Again, pretty tough to get on the 6 ball here, unless you bank it. Might be able to use a lot of left here and go into the rail very close to the point, and I think that's what he's trying. But he misses again. Jason with a chance. Jason with a couple options for position here. I believe the best option is to go 2 rails around the bottom left corner pocket. Aim for the first diamond on the bottom left or bottom rail. Little running English, and should be able to get on the right side of the 6 ball. Wants to leave himself an angle on the 6 ball so he can float down for the 8. Doesn't want to be too straight on the 6. But this is a big pot. If he can manage to get a good angle on the 6 and pot the 5, he's very likely to run this out. He's jacked up though, and that makes it much easier to miss a shot. And leave it very nicely for Venkata. And Venkata gets pretty straight on the 6 ball. A very non-ideal position. It was quite easy to avoid that. I think he was trying to reduce the angle he had, but he managed to get straight. And this is not very good for him. He should be able to take a little bit of distance and take his medicine on the 8 ball. So just roll forward, give yourself a tougher cut on the 8 ball. Don't try to force it and rattle and miss it. The 8 is quite potable from down there. Ideally, roll forward a little bit more would have been good. This is now tougher. The less angle you have, the easier it is, but it's very missable. And it goes into the side pocket. And Jason should be able to make it 4-4 here. Jason is going to be happy about him picking 10 ball and not 9 ball with that shot. Because 10 ball, you have to call your shots. And guys, the score is 4-4. I'm going to go put in the food order in for Venkata. I'll be back. Score is 4-4. Venkatta plays a two-way shot here. Calls it bank. Doesn't leave Jason with much. Jason should be able to play good safety here. Might be able to use a 9 as cover. That's a pretty good safety. Using the 10. Splitting the balls. Can Jason see the 1 ball through the gap between the 5 and the 10? We have F. Lucknow in the chat. How's it going? Good to see you. Fonzo is very happy about Jason catching up here. F. Lucknow supports Jason. Says, let's go, Jason. Well, guys, no one's bought Jason a drink yet. If you support Jason, you can buy him a Crown Apple shot for $8 with a note of your choice. Jumping Jason. Jumps a 1. He's going to roll safe. Fonzo says, send Jason a shot yogurt, man. Oh, he's talking to Jim Caratesos. Well, Fonzo, you might have to do it because Jim Caratesos seems to be supporting Killa Kakku. So if anyone wants to send him a shot, it should be you, Fonzo. You can hit the Super Chats button in your chat and go from there. $8 will get Jason a shot of Crown Apple and a note of your choice. Delivered live on stream. Really good cut shot down the rail by Venkatta. Gets on the 2. Should be able to avoid the scratch here. Does a good job with that. This is now a good position to be runnable. 4 is kind of over the pocket, which makes it easier. Ted Beach says he will buy a shot for Jason if his credit is good till Monday night. Sure, Ted. I'll let Mike know. It will be $8, and you can settle with Mike when he's back or when you're here on Monday. Ted Beach, do you have a note for Jason along with your Crown Apple shot? Venkatta messes up position on the 6. Let's see if we can play a good safety here. Not quite. Jason should have an opportunity to bank it into the bottom left corner pocket here. Ted Beach, let me know what your note for Jason is, and I'll deliver that shot. And you can settle it with Mike. Settle down. And play your game. Is that your note? All right, Ted, I will go and deliver that shot after this frame. Cut out back at the table. Can he cut the 8-ball down to the top right corner? All right, double. All right. Andy, I have a question for you. Should I get him another shot or just make Ted's a double? It would be funny to go with 2 shots. And Andy, also for you, what's your note for Jason? Let me know what your note is, and I'll get those shots to Jason soon. Make Ted's a double. And Jason will probably need that shot after hitting the 8 ball there. Venkatta should be able to make this 5-4. I'm going to get that double shot for Jason. I'll be right back. Enjoy this ad in the meantime.
This is Mike with Billiard Breakdown. Breaking down shots you didn't think were possible from the greatest players in the world. Sometimes things get a little bit weird. We've got money matches and clutch moments and trick shots that shouldn't work but do. When someone calls out the world, we're there for it.
You.
If you love the game of pool, this is where you want to be. I'll see you at Billiard Breakdown.
Thanks for the warning. Appreciate it, Sean.
Joker Jason's shot has been delivered from Ted Beach and Andrew Cooperschmidt. You guys can settle it on Monday or whenever you come in.
Push.
Looks like Jason played a push, but
I can't handle it.
not sure what Jason can do with this 1 ball here. A rail first is not easy with this angle. So just a kick and stick perhaps, but even that's not easy. To be very precise with the kick and stick here. Play with a little bit of outside or right to keep the cue ball stuck there and send the 1 ball down table. And you need that right spin there, that running English, to arrest the momentum and transfer everything to the 1 ball. So tricky there. Venkata calls the cross bank into the top left corner pocket. That looks really good. Funny on the 2. Really good shot on the 2 ball with good position. Holding for the 3 ball. Venkata will have to go forward with a little bit of right spin here to get on the 4 ball. Going between the 5 and the 4. but he doesn't quite have enough right on it. So he goes into the 5 as a result. Tricky now. Missable cut, hard to hold position for the 5. Most likely going to get snookered by the 7 even if you pot it, but he misses. He overcuts the 4, leaves the 4 ball hanging in the pocket for Joker Jason, who has got his crown apple shot. I don't think he's had it yet because I still see it on the table. There's his crown apple shot right there. Maybe he's sipping it, not sure. Let's see what's... Jason is going to use the bridge here. I want to see if Jason drinks his crown apple shot after this. If he makes it, it's a bit straight, so has to use the rails to his advantage here. And he can see the 5, or is he snookered? That's not good. Might have to kick at the 5, calling the 8 ball into the side pocket. Sorry about that, guys. Venkata is going to have to kick at the 6. Oh, yes. Almost really close, and he flukes the 6. Again, another fluke into the side pocket. That's the second time. Last game, he fluked the 9 ball or the 8 ball in there and left an easy shot on the 10 for Joker Jason. Jason should have a good opportunity to run out here. Just needs to get on the 8 ball. Let's see how he chooses to do that. Several ways to do it. Looks like he's playing for short side of the 8 ball. Well, doesn't quite get where he wants to. Jason will likely be forced into a cross bank into the side pocket here, unless he tries to play safety. Not easy. A very missable shot here. He is going for the regular bank into the top left corner pocket instead. We have 18 votes in the chat. 67% supporting Jumpin' Jason, even though he's down 1. While Venturesome Venkata only has 33%, but he is up by a point. Jason misses the bank and leaves Venkata a really easy opportunity to run out 3 balls, really only 2 balls from here, to bring the score up and get back in the lead by 2 points. Jason doesn't seem to be drinking a shot, but he does have a Bud Light in front of him, so maybe he's going to finish that first. Really good speed by Venkata, just about almost perfect on the 10. Should have no problems potting this, even though there's a bit of an angle. Good line there. And the score is 6-4. Venkata extends his lead, which Jason evaporated, and now the lead is 2 again. Venkata did have a 3-game lead at the beginning of this match. was 3-0. Now it's 6-4, 3 games to win for Venkata to claim the number 10 spot. Let's look at the top 20 list again. Number 10, Jason Rivera. Number 12, Venkata. Will there be an upset today? If Venkata wins, he will have either Ro or me in the sights. So he will be coming for either one of us next if he does win. But it's too soon to say. We got Pickle Rick, Prickle Prick, walking down. Where you going, Prickle Prick? All right, let's see where Prickle Prick is going. Look at the guy strutting. Oops, there he is. All right, guys, you guys get some side action here. Prickle Prick on a 7-foot table. We gotta see how he's doing. He looks so locked in. Look at him strutting around the table, wearing his Fettergorst. Oops, I am trying to do something totally different. Alright guys, we will check on this match soon. And let's go back to the title match, where things look awkward for Jumpin' Jason. Real first is most likely what he's going for here. He's a lot of left here. Gets a good save as a result. Ooh, this might be, no, I think he can kick it at 1-0. Guys, tonight's going to be really cold in Rochester. There was a winter weather advisory. It's a severe weather alert. These conditions, starting at 7 p.m. today, which is an hour ago, bitterly cold wind chills as low as 24 below zero expected. From 7 p.m. this evening to 10 a.m. tomorrow. Bitterly cold wind chills as low as 24 below zero will cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Frostbite and hypothermia will occur if unprotected skin is exposed to these temperatures. All right. Current temperature in Rochester is 7 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like -5. That is crazy. Who wants to go outside? Pool should become an outdoor sport in this weather. That would be interesting. Set up some pool tables outside the pool. Jason is likely to play safe underneath the 3 here. Oh, well done. Pretty good save. It's not quite Loctite, but Venkata is forced into a 2-rail kick here. It looks a little too sharp. Is Venkata on two fouls now? I kind of missed the last one. Is he on 1 or 2 fouls? Luck now says it's been cold down here. I'm in the negative wind chills, but nowhere near that cold. It was 5 degrees out when I left for work with a real feel of -12. That's pretty cold. Luck now, where are you? You're somewhere in Pennsylvania, right? Which city in Pennsylvania are you from? I just learned recently that Syracuse is the snowiest city in America. I thought it would be Buffalo. But apparently it's Syracuse, and then Rochester is number 3 or 4. All right, Damon says he's on 2. So this is big. I'm not sure if Jason told him that he's on 2 foul. So, okay, no 3 foul here. Venkata does a good job escaping an early loss. Jim says some words I don't understand, as usual. F. Lucknow says he hates it. We're springtime. And F. Lucknow is from Central PA, close to Harrisburg. All right. This looks like kind of a scrappy frame. Neither player really being able to do much here. The 4-10 does look like a combination for an early end. Not guaranteed, but, well, maybe not anymore. Not sure if the 6 and 7 block that path. Jim Karatesos asks, what's it like in your hometown? Are you talking about my hometown in India? It's hot, man. It's humid. Where I'm from, Kerala, it's extremely green and tropical, and humidity is about 100%, so extremely humid. We get a lot of rainfall. And right now, in my hometown, okay. Can anyone guess how hot it is? Or what the temperature is? Right now, I'll tell you in a second. Okay, it's cooler than I thought. Right now, this is the weather in my hometown. 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's going to be 84 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be 90 degrees tomorrow. Tomorrow noon, it's going to be 92 degrees in my hometown. Damn. That's crazy.
What I call that pocket.
Humidity is 73% right now. Hope that answers your question, Jim. Feel free to visit. All right. Can we see a run here? 4 needs to be played. 4-7 is a little easier, but the 4-10 is also possible. Let's see what Jim gives us a history lesson about dogs taking drugs to Alaska. And that hangs. Venkatta should be able to do rail first here. I think he can pot it rail first. 3 being where it is does make it easier. If he goes rail first, he might even break out the 4-10 here after contact. Avoids the 4-10. Bumps the 9 favorably. And is on the 3. All right, guys, let's look at what Pickle Rick is doing right now. Pickle Rick, aka Prickle Prick, is playing on table 8. And let's see how he's doing. Shooting the 5 ball. Pots it. Is he on the 6? Look at this guy. He's so locked in on a 7-foot. While Venkatta is eyeing the 4-10 combination. And he pots it. Well done. Wow, the score is now 7-4. Venkatta with the big lead here. Only 2 games away from claiming the number 10 spot. Back to Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick is playing 9 ball on a 7-foot table. Too easy for him. All dripped out in Feder Gorse merchandise. He's locked in, playing with his Predator Panthera Jacoby Q, which I think is for sale if anyone wants it and wants to part with a couple thousand. Oh my God! Pickle Rick, what did you do? Pickle Rick scratches on the 9-ball. Guys, what are we seeing? Oh boy. Pickle Rick, I got that on stream. That was so unexpected. Guys. Was that commentator curse or what? Nah, it was just Pickle Rick. Let's see what is he's so unfazed by it. Come on, Pickle Rick. Alright. And Venkatta misses the one. Afluk now says his Q is huge. Good to know, good to know. Let's excuse me, guys. Let's look at Pickle Rick's Q again. Is it huge? He's smiling for some reason. Looks like a pretty open layout. Is he going to get on the 9-ball perfectly and then scratch again? It was to go. Oh, yeah. Both of them were to go. Thanks. And Jason misses the 4-ball, but it's not the worst miss. Oops. Too much focus on Pickle Rick. Really good kick shot with position. Venkatta calls the 6-ball, but makes both balls, which is not really good. So now he doesn't have much of a shot on the 7. We'll be playing a safety here. Not the worst, not the best safety, but not the worst either. I don't think Jason can see it, so out comes the jump cue. This is something I would kick over jump any day. And I think the right shot here is the kick shot, not the jump shot. But Jason likes to jump. Delectable Greek Yogurt Jim says, Pickle Rick is just another Rugrat loser. I think Jim has it out for the Rugrats. Are you just mad that they tied first with us in league? Andy K says, pretty sure they are the champs. Champs of what, Andy? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Sanford League he's playing on right now? And to that, Jim has to say, champs, schmamps, whatever that means. All right. Jason screwing his jump cue back. And Venkatta rockets a 7. Several rails. And he's going to leave Jason pretty tough. Is there a bank? No, there is no bank here. Jason will likely be forced into safety, which he hasn't played very many of. Aside from his 3-foul attempt, which was unsuccessful. Andy says, tied is still champ. I see. All right. So what Andy's talking about is the Rugrats tied with my team, Full Spectrum, with Ron Casancio and Justin Nilsson on Tuesday for the 9-foot 8-ball league. It was it came down to the wire between Mun and Ron, and Mun clutched up and actually beat Ron 2-2. He had a 1-game handicap in the final captain's choice. All right, Venkatta is hitting everything really hard now. He did get on the 8-ball to his defense. leaves Jason pretty tough. Might be tempted into playing that 7-10. Can Jason pot the 7-10? Or is he going to play safe?
Thimble.
Big shot for Jason. If Jason doesn't win this frame, Venkatta will be on the hill, and it's going to be tough coming back from that. So, if he makes his 10, it's great. If he misses, he wants to miss it and not leave anything on. And that has not happened. Can Venkatta do a 4-ball out? Venkatta has been missing pretty easy outs, but he's been missing pretty well, getting good rolls and leaving Jason inconvenient. So, over here, this needs to come up table with an angle on the 8. Doesn't need too much of an angle. And that's just about perfect. He could have come up a little further, but he should be okay. Just needs to control the speed. He might bend it and go 2 rails here. Plays with bottom left to get underneath the 9 to the side. It looks like that's what he's doing. And look at that. Look at that. Does Jason have a shot? Hard to tell, hard to tell. Prickle Prick on the other table, 8 here, is back at the table with this extremely long cue. Jim says, come on, kill a Kakku, you can do it. And why is Kakku beating those balls like they need to go out and trick to earn him more money? Prickle Prick. Look at how focused he is. Who is more focused, Prickle Prick or Jason? And Jason hangs the 8-ball. Wow. Venkatta getting chance after chance here. And Venkatta needs to get below the 9 so he can float up for the 10, which he manages to do a really good job of. Just needs to control the speed here. Doesn't want to leave himself a crazy angle on the 10. Is he playing for short side? That is so strange. Why? But he does it. He does it. I would have played that maybe with a little more stun, not follow. But anyway, he's played the speed decently. It's missable, but if he makes a 10, he will be on the hill. Doesn't want to hang the 10, and it's good. It's great. Killa Kakku is about to be on the hill. He is on the hill. And he's about to be the winner here. So let's look at table 8 again. What's Prickle Prick doing? Prickle Prick is going for a 6-8 combination shot. Let's see if he scratches again. Look at that stance. Oh, and look at that position on the 6. Not so good. What's he going to do here? Is he going to kick? Is he going to bank? All right, I want to see what Prickle Prick does here. He's completely unaware he's on the stream, by the way. Oh, almost. Almost. But that's not good. This opponent should be able to run this out with 0 problems. Come on, Rick. All right, sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Back to the match. We are on the hill. I keep getting distracted by Prickle Prick. All right, back to your regularly scheduled content. Jason calls the bank, cross bank. I don't see it happening. 4 and 5 are in the way. I don't understand the logic of going for those shots instead of just trying to play a high quality safety. That shot didn't exist. There was no bank there. Very little reward and a lot of risk. So Jason needs to play tighter safeties from those kind of positions. Even here, it's not a bad idea to play safety if you're behind, you know? He does want to do a full stroke and draw and get on the 2, but there's a lot of really high quality safeties you can play with the 4 and the 5 there. Getting ball in hand can really change the dynamic of the game. But even though he potted it here, he didn't have the stroke to bring it down. So let's say he's still not at the advantage here. Not sure if he's going to go for the aggressive shot on the 6 or play safety here. He does play safety there, and that's a pretty good safety. And Venkatta is on his phone. Calls a kick into the side pocket. Andy K says very non-Jason-like tonight. And Nick Stoller says tough night for Jason. I agree. That's a really good shot by Jason there. Tough cut into the top left corner pocket. Drains it into the heart of the pocket. The 4 ball does look like it passes the 5 into the bottom right. And if it does, it's a wide open layout. No real issues. We have Vinny Socks in the chat saying Venkat bought a new shirt for this event and was hoping you'd say something about it. Ah, I see. Is this new shirt? What is it? It looks... Is there a pattern on it? It looks green. What compliment do you want me to give him about it, Vinny? Better yet, what do you want to buy him a drink and leave a note for him? You can tell him, nice shirt, bro. Vinny Socks, haven't seen you here in a long time. You coming back? Are you gonna play anybody here? Jim greets Vinny, saying Neon Beyond. So again, Jason had a chance there. And Venkatta comes back to the table. Should have no problem screwing out here with a soft screw, playing the 7 to the side. Yeah, 7 to the side seems pretty fine. Just needs to... He's going high. I don't understand the logic of going high here. Maybe just slow rolling it. Taking more distance. Fair enough. High ball does make the shot a bit easier to make. He might be more comfortable with that. Bit more distance now. Needs to get on the 9. And it's perfect. And it's perfect. Perfect on the 9 to the side pocket. Well, got a bit more angle. He could play for the 10 into the right side pocket if he wants to be conservative, or he can do a bit more with the cue ball for another option. Very nice, very nicely done. Venkata goes 3 rails, gets really good on the 10. And Venkata should be out here, and if so, he will be the new number 10. Can he do it? And he does. Well done. He avoids a scratch. Well done to Venkatta. I'll get him in here for a post-match interview. And stay tuned, guys.
There's too many 8-ball misses. Just leaving it right in there.
That changed the momentum, you know, like, if not, it might be closer match.
Yeah. We shoot enough.
Yeah.
It's the other way. Hey, Venkatta. Congratulations on the win against Jason. Pretty decisive, 9-4.
Thank you, sir.
You want to move your mic a little closer?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's better. Great. Well done. You had an early 3-0 advantage. Jason kind of came back and equalized it, and then you pulled ahead. And after that, he only scored one game, right?
Yeah.
And I think that was one where you fluked an 8 or 9 ball and left an easy 10 for him. You missed.
Yeah.
That was the only
it's
game.
the 8
Jason
ball,
won.
I missed it and made in the side pocket,
and
and
the
leave the
10.
open shot on the 10.
Right. So that's the only game Jason won after the equalizer. After that, I think Jason just couldn't really. He left a lot of balls hanging.
No, I was saying to him after the match that, like, dude, you just like hung the 8 ball like at least 3 or 4 racks.
Yeah, he did.
That changed the momentum. You know, it could have been like a hell.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. So how do you feel? How did you shoot? How do you feel about your shooting?
I started off good. You know, like the first 2 racks, 3 racks. I mean, nothing going in my head. Like I just going straight and making balls. You know.
Okay.
And I don't know, like the 110 ball, I missed so bad. Like it's got to be 4-0 or something.
It was down there. And right.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 4-0.
And you missed a 10.
And that's when I maybe I overthink. Like, do I need to roll it or just have a draw shot on it or something? The moment I start having a double thought in my head, I start
you
missing.
should never think while you're down on the shot. Get back up and make up your mind and get back down.
That costed me that rack. And then the momentum shift.
Yeah.
And Jason got confident, and he had a good run the next 2 racks,
Right.
Pretty much I didn't get much opportunity to shoot the next 2 racks, and it was 3-3.
Okay.
And in my head, I just keep saying that I need a two game lead at least, just keep myself, the confidence keep going,
Right.
And then at one point it was 4-4. I said, like, dude, somehow I got to get to 7-4. I don't know how you make it. So that's when I made the combo, that 4-10 combo.
Yeah, that was a pretty good combo.
Yeah, that's the combo. I look for it.
There's a 4-7 and a 4-10 option, right?
Yeah. So I made that one. So once I get 7-4, I was pretty confident that maybe I got this one.
Yeah, for sure. I have a couple comments in the chat. Vinny Socks is very appreciative of your shirt, which he says you bought just for this match.
Yeah, for sure. Vinny, you bought it for me.
So Vinny bought the shirt for you.
No, I was just joking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is something like I know if I wanted to shark my opponent.
Okay.
It's kind of zigzag and it's crazy colors.
Right.
I just wear the shirt just to shark my opponent.
Really shows off the muscle definition. And Vinny Socks also says Venkat's shirt is as green as Jason's money. All right, well done. And a lot of people, before the match started, someone went and told Rick, asked if you were my dad. And then someone else was like, are you my brother?
Oh, who, Rick asked you?
No, someone asked Rick if
okay.
Paul's dad is playing.
No. I'm not that old.
I'm older than that. My dad is 65. So, all right. And then he says, whites all look the same, except me. I'm exceptionally handsome.
Oh, come on, really? Yeah, I mean, I would say thanks to Jim Cortezos, like, he gave me a welcome drink,
Did he
that
get your
kicked off the momentum.
Did you get your rice bowl yet? I put in the order. And this is a note from Jim.
All right, thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.
We'll check on your rice bowl. It's coming. It's
it's
in there.
No big deal. That's cool.
Okay, so let's look at the list. You're now number 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Jason is now number 11. I'll adjust that here. Is there anyone on the list you can challenge myself and Ro? Are you interested in either of us?
I saw both you guys shoot real good. I mean, that's a good competition. I wanted to play the match. So I'll play you. Like, we can work on the schedule, but I'd be interested in playing you next. Are you waiting on playing anybody up the order?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I just I played Roe off camera, and he took my spot, and then I took his spot back.
Oh, gotcha.
So we had internet issues, but yeah, I'll definitely take your challenge. We'll set it up soon.
Yeah, for sure. We'll work on schedule.
Yeah, I'll talk to Mike about it. Let me just update the list here. Let's do that before. Okay. All right, you are now number 10 on the list.
Awesome.
So, and Jason is number 11. Jeff Terso has fallen to number 12. Right.
Okay.
So you want to challenge me next? Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. I look forward to it, and we'll get that scheduled soon. Any other thoughts?
No, I mean, thanks for hosting us. I mean, I come all the way from Buffalo. I mean,
Right.
even though I traveled for some tournaments here and there, I know most people.
Right.
Like even in the tournament here.
Yeah.
And I'm very appreciative of all the support that I get here, even though I'm not local here.
Right.
You know, people cheer for me, root for me, and they're really nice and kind to me. So,
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Thanks for everyone.
Absolutely. Great shooting today. Good decisive win over Jason. We'll get our match scheduled pretty soon. Do you have a preference as far as like days of the week or weekends?
I don't know. I got to work on my schedule, but definitely I mean, I got you in Facebook. I can text you.
Yeah, and we'll work with Mike too, because
Yeah.
I don't know his schedule as well. So
Yeah, I'll work with either of you.
all right, great. Well, really well done, Venkatta, and hope to see you again.
Awesome.
We'll definitely play.
All right. Thank you, sir.
We'll
Appreciate
probably
it.
play 10 ball again. So see you then.
Oh, dude, just wanted to mention that I never played 10 ball. I
Yeah.
mean, I played like once or twice back then.
Right.
That's when I said, like, Jason, like, you sure you want to play 10 ball? He said, like, yeah. And I was just clarifying a couple of rules.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's okay, but my break wasn't good because I don't break. Like, I didn't play
You're
10
not
ball
used
a
to the
lot.
10 ball break. Yeah.
So I was struggling a little bit, but it
Got it.
all went well.
All right. Well done.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.